Tonight, we begin with a live coverage from Onawa, Iowa. An active investigation underway right now. This is a live look from Granite Avenue in Onawa. Just a little earlier tonight, there was a heavy police presence on scene in front of a home there. So here's what we can tell you right now. Deputies from the Monona County Sheriff's Office are on scene, and tell KTIV there are officers from the Division of Criminal Investigation on scene as well. And as you can see, our camera is moving a little more towards the active scene, so you can see now a little more police presence in that area. Crime scene tape has been put up in front of the home here right around 9:30 tonight. A truck was loaded up and towed off of this particular property. Again, this remains an active investigation right now on Granite Avenue, which is close to Burgess Medical Center and West Monona High School. Right now, a portion of Granite Avenue is closed to traffic. We do have a crew on scene and will continue to bring you any new updates as this investigation continues. Well, now